Good morning, everybody. I don't think I've started a vlog from this little spot for a while, but it's the only place with some light. It's not really early, it's early though. We're about to head off. Alex is taking me to the train station, which is very, very sweet of him. I'm heading into London today. I actually have the most jam-packed day. I literally have about 4 or 5 things back to back to back today. All really, really exciting. The first thing though, which I'm so looking forward to, is I'm heading along to the Polène store. The most beautiful handcrafted bags. And they've invited me in to their store to have a look around, to show you guys the in-store environment, show you the bags. This is going to be a paid-for advertorial with Polène. As you can see, I'm all ready for the day in London. However, preferably I wouldn't have the roll neck on. I will be taking this off later. I'm just wearing this instead of wearing a big coat because it's a bit easier for me to pack away. I'm wearing this full suit. Again, I've had to opt for boots, but I do have heels with me, so I've kind of worked this outfit so it goes from colder weather to event. So I have a big bag full of stuff today with me. So I'm bringing you along. Let me introduce you to the Polène store. It is just at the bottom of Regent Street. It is one of the most beautiful minimalist stores I think I've ever seen. I was literally just saying to the team how this reminds me of my new closet. They have the beautiful micro cement feel walls, this really minimalist, brutalist, yet softened feel to the aesthetics in here. Everything has such gorgeous designed features, such as this is made entirely of offcuts of leather, travertine, and then over here, this is all compressed offcuts, upcycled leather. They've made this themselves and created this incredible leather wall. Where shall we start? I really want to show you some of the best sellers from Polène so you get a real feel for this brand. I think so many of you are going to absolutely adore. Where shall I set up? The seam bag. This is the best-selling bag from Polène. I can see why. It is just the most beautiful architectural kind of sculpture of a bag. This is in the shade camel. So you have the shorter straps plus the longer straps. It's such a fantastic size. It's actually the size that is the best seller. There is also a mini. So it does come in one size smaller. I'll show you side by side to show you the difference. But both have the exact same features. It's just almost minimized down a little bit for this one. And the quality of the leather is impeccable. They only use the highest quality leather from either Spain or Italy. Everything is made in Spain in their factory, handcrafted. They have a whole team that works on every single one of them. Obviously it's a French brand. They have just less than 10 stores right now. This is the only store in the UK, in London, Regent Street. Incredible location. They have New York, they have Tokyo, they have a few on the horizon in some incredible cities. And of course they have their flagship on the Champs-Élysées in Paris. But the brand was founded 10 years ago, and ever since it's just, I feel like everyone I know has bought a Polène bag. It's just become so successful. You can see the quality, the highest quality grade leathers. These have magnets, so it pulls out like this, and you can expand the sides if you want a little more room in this. But is that not the most chic and beautiful bag? And then if you love this, like I say, they do have it in a slightly smaller size. So for comparison, it's like this in the mini, and this is in the original. However, new for the season is the shade Red Clay. Is this not my vibe in a bag right now? This is beautiful. This one in ochre, very muted toned mustard. It looks a little more saturated on camera, but this is like a really beautiful tan mustard sort of shade. Then I am falling in love with this shade. This is a Moki bag. Again, just the quality and the style of this bag. I love the way this front section kind of folds around the front. It's so elegant and organic. And again, this comes in a slightly larger size here in the ochre. What a beautiful, beautiful bag. It opens up here on the front. Branding and the aesthetics are Absolutely stunning. I love that it's a thicker, longer strap. And talking of straps, you can also get those customized. Over here, inside of the London, Paris and the New York stores, they have the ability to customize and personalize your bag with your initials. So you can have like a customized complimentary service if you buy a bag. Also, if you've already bought a Polène bag and you hear this and think, oh, I didn't get mine customized, you're welcome to come along to the London store with your receipt to obviously prove you purchased, and then you're able to get your bag customized here for you. All I do know is that the seam bag sadly can't be customized, but a lot of the others can be. And then I believe this is called the 9 bag. Again, what a beautiful structure and shape this is. Absolutely love the way that they've managed to get the leather to curve. So perfect with my outfit today in the chalk. That is so beautiful. And this too, I believe, has a strap, an extra strap, which is a skinny strap as well to go with it. I wish I could give you a feel of the quality through the screen. Again, what a beautiful shade of green. I want to show you a little bit of the upstairs as well. I mean, this table is just fantastic. I've honestly just never seen this sort of material before. Like I say, it's exactly the same as the wall downstairs. I really love stores where they almost look like an art installation almost. This is an exciting one. This is actually the very first bag that Polène ever produced. This is called the number 1 bag because of that. So cute. How gorgeous. I must admit, I absolutely love it. In the camel shade again. This opens like this, and again it has a skinny strap so it can be crossbody. Beautiful. If you guys like more of this sort of crescent shaped bag, this is the number 10 bag, so again the 10th bag that was produced. Again, sorry, I'm really into this sort of tan camel shade, so I keep showing you these, but it just perfectly fits. Wonderful shoulder bag style. Everything is hand stitched. Like I said, everything is handcrafted, hand stitched. It takes about a day to make each and every single bag. This bag is one of their latest. This is the NIU bag. I can totally see the kind of Pilates girlies wearing this. It is that very much like a fanny pack style bag. Full throw over the front, zips open. It's got a lovely amount of space inside of here. So cool. Got it on the back or on the front. Obviously it comes in all the different colourways. Just so chic. However, this wall makes my heart and my eyes so happy. So again, this is the number 10 bag that I was just showing you. Gorgeous dark chocolate brown. The classic seam bag. This is the Osmo. More of a baguette shape overall. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love, what a beautiful shape. I absolutely love this darker chocolate brown. Ooh, so pretty, almost envelope closures. Oh, that's so beautiful. It's so understated and just chic. Okay, I'm up against the music, so I'm going to quickly show you the Tonka bag, which I think might be one of my favourites, with this puckering almost here. It's gold fastening. Yeah, one of my favourite shapes for sure. Wow. That shape and colour is amazing, isn't it? One thing I also want to say that I haven't said already, so all of the bags are made in Ubrique, which is a little village in Spain. The vast majority of people are working in Ubrique are working for Polène. They hire so many of the artisans who've had this generational skill passed down over so many generations to create artisans in leather making. So the town is extremely well known in the luxury bag space for leather goods and making beautiful luxury bags there. Something that Polène is extremely proud of, to be based in this incredible artisanal, knowledgeable town. In fact, I think it's a little village actually in Spain, so that is super special. Last but not least, I actually had no idea that Polène also create their own jewellery. Again, it's handcrafted in Italy. It's brass that's dipped in either gilded gold or silver. I am absolutely smitten with these earrings. Everything is very much inspired by nature, so it has this very organic feel. I can imagine this one just over a really slinky dress for an evening. Of course, all the rings, all the cuffs come in different sizes too, but this is just absolutely beautiful. I'm smitten. Look at the shape of this earring. So this is a small size in the cuff, and it also has a leather insert here that perfectly matches with my outfit. But yeah, the small fits me perfectly. I've got quite slim wrists. Love, absolutely love that. So excited I could actually show you around properly like that and to see all the bags. I'm so inspired now. I don't know which is actually a favourite of mine. I think the seam, obviously it's a bestseller for a reason. I feel like that kind of bag I would use all the time, and I feel like you guys would too. It's just choosing what colour you like the most. I genuinely don't know which is my favourite. Potentially this is something I don't have, or the red clay. Oh, I don't know. Please do let me know in the comments. You know, have you discovered Polène before? Are you excited to come into the store? Which is your favourite bag? Have you bought one? Do you love it? I'd love to kind of get a bit of a discussion going in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I'll leave all the links down below for you for all the different types of bags and the best sellers, and information for where you can find the store as well in London, because I so recommend coming along and seeing the bags in person, seeing the quality, seeing the feel. The store is one of the best designs and stores I've seen in a very, very long time. Right, okay, what a wonderful way to start my day. I can't tell you how quickly I just walked to Dry-By for my nail appointment. I think I just walked a 16-minute journey in about 4 minutes, so now I'm absolutely bubbling. I'll quickly check in, although you might not be able to hear me right now, but I'm just sitting in a cafe. I've got like 3 hours free. I went from Polène to a pedicure to see a friend for a couple of hours for lunch, and now I have like 3 hours to spare. So I've literally set myself up in Selfridges in a cafe, just get loads of work done. And then next I'm doing a panel talk, a big business panel talk. And then after that, I'm going to an event, which is what my suit is currently from. I'm going to be going to that soon. Oh, cute! Nice. Hello everybody, it's been a couple of days actually since I've last seen you. You've probably seen already on like my Instagram and things. I've just not been feeling very well. However, today finally I'm feeling like a substantial amount better, thankfully. In fact, I'm barely ever ill, but yeah, I don't even know what happened. I'm still on my effervescent drinks just to up my energy again. And it's really quite chilly in the house actually at the moment. So I'm just staying indoors and staying warm because there's lots coming up next week, which I'm really excited about. I've just got a really cozy pair of trousers on, favourite kind of black t-shirt, and just to knit, so I feel nice and cozy just for doing a few things around the house. However, I really wanted to show you, let me put on some lights. So, as you saw, I went along to the beautiful Polène store in London, and I was absolutely over the moon. I didn't realise it, but the team were going to send me home with 2 bags of my choosing. So this was a huge treat, an enormous, enormous treat. And I wanted to show you which bags I chose. There's such an incredible selection in the store, and I thought maybe you'd be interested to see which ones I chose specifically. So, the bags are absolutely beautiful. Polène bags, they're so luxuriously made. I do really love the logo design of the brand. And then the boxes, it's almost like a mottled card material. So it gives this impression of a kind of concrete stone feel overall, and just subtly embossed on the top is the brand name. It's really, really beautiful. Inside we have the first bag that I chose. This is the Mochi bag. It's in the most beautiful, deep, dark, sort of chocolate brown. I'll leave it all in the description box, the exact one, but this is the full size version as I showed you in the store, with the way it beautifully curves around the edge. It's such an organic form. It's almost like a fluted feel. It's like the perfect size for like an everyday where I'm going out and about and I need to take a few things with me. This is the kind of size of bag that I love if I'm not going to take, say, like a tote bag. So I'm absolutely over the moon. I just love it. I love the way it opens with this big, beautiful clasp. It's got loads of space in here. It's got a thick strap as well that goes with it. So I'm super excited about this. I think it's just so chic and couldn't be more on trend for the season. And then bag number 2, I'm sure you might have been able to guess from how excited I was about this bag in the store. Again, this is a seam. It's spelled C-Y-M-E. The colour I went for in the red clay. There is also another bag that I really, really loved, and it's called, I think it's Black Cherry. Really deep, like deeper colour than this, more of like a deep burgundy red. But I also love the fact that this was like the new colour of the season. I also think this is just super wearable. I absolutely loved it. So I went for the red clay. As you saw, it has the handle straps as well as the shoulder straps, and it's just the perfect tote size. I was struggling with what colour to go for, but the actual shape and style of this was just a no-brainer for me. I know I'm going to wear this so much, just for those days where I do need, say, a laptop, another pair of shoes, all of my makeup bags, etc. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited. Big packing in it. And then this one also has a little mini sleeve. So those are 2 I chose. What do you think? I think I made the right decision. I think I'm going to wear these both so much. They could not be. Do you not think these are literally so me? These colours. This colour scheme is just spot on. Let me know what you think though. Anyway, right, for the rest of the day, I just need to do a little bit more tidying up. Things have kind of gone by the wayside the last week or so because I have been so ill. So I just need to get on top of that. I've got a few other things I need to get working on. Yeah, and there is also something else actually that I thought I would update you on as well, but I'll probably include that at the end of this video because I've been filming a few things here and there when I've been feeling up to it. So I'll probably go back to that now and then I'll come back to me at the end of the video. Everybody, welcome to Saturday morning. We are having a plodding around the day type of day.
Yes, please.
Today. We were going to go up to Manchester, but we found out that it was going to be raining all day.
It's not like Manchester, is it?
So we decided against, and instead we decided to have one of those days where you just do bits and bobs and nothing else around the house. I'm making my shake for breakfast, my favourite shake. And I've made a few little tiny tweaks to it that I thought I'd update you on.
Good luck.
Cold.
Go on.
Oh, that's cold. Frozen banana. What? Oh, you give me 2?
No.
Is that for you?
Yeah,
Alex is waiting to make his shake. We share this a lot these days. Alex is working out so much that he's like constantly the shake master. Mm-hmm. Banana, frozen blueberries, and then frozen cherries. A nice little wiggle of chia seeds.
A wiggle of chia seeds.
And wiggle, just like a little sprinkle. My usual Free Soul protein powder that I really like, the vanilla one.
You put coffee in that one?
No. If I'm doing coffee, then it's always coffee, cocoa, collagen. Or if I do berries, then it's berries, vanilla and banana. So get a nice little amount of that. Love that. Creatine, I use the Ancient and Brave. Really like this brand. I just think they've got some really fantastic products. So I do about, because this is quite a big scoop, so I do about a kind of half size. Plus I've been a bit ill, so I'm going to just add extra creatine. Alex, would you like to come in here and tell everyone why they need to be using creatine? It's really important.
Everybody should be using creatine.
It's,
in my opinion, I've done a lot of research, but I'm sure there's somebody out there that'll shoot me down on what it is. But I just think it's not only for people who are working out, but I think it's great for brain. It's a nootropic, so it's great for your brain as well. It's
great for women going through menopause and premenopause.
It's great for people who are older as well, and it's good for bone health. I listened to a massive podcast the other day. What's her name? Rhonda
Oh, that woman that's
Yeah,
after
Found
me.
My Fitness, her name is. She's brilliant, but she did a whole thing on creatine. It's fascinating.
Yeah.
So it's not just for people who are working out. It's obviously great
Yeah,
for
it's not
people who are working
at all,
out,
really.
but it's really good for your head as well.
It's almost a shame. I feel like it's got the stigma of being like this supplement you take if you're working out, but actually it's just a nootropic that everyone should be taking, I think.
I think it's just a multi thing. Your brain actually produces creatine. So like I was saying to you, like if you've been on a long haul flight or you've slept badly, like this is meant to be really good for kind of like bringing you back up. There's a lot of science and I think it's the most studied drug on the planet, so I think you can go and look into it.
It is highly, highly studied. So yeah, but I mean, you can do your own research, as we said before.
Has no taste, so it just goes in. I know you don't like it in your coffee, but
It doesn't quite work for me in coffee, no.
It
but
does. It does.
No, I don't like it in coffee,
does.
but in shakes it's great. Then I use this Regent Collagen, again from Ancient and Brave. It contributes to normal collagen formation, protection of cells from oxidative stress, reduction of tiredness and fatigue, and gives you normal energy. Oh, this has inulin in it.
Have you just put inulin in it?
I was going to put some more inulin in, but maybe I don't
much
need
inulin is
it.
in it?
5 grams serving contains 5 grams of inulin, which is 4.5 grams. Because inulin is chicory root, and this has
is it?
chicory root inulin in it.
So maybe you don't need both.
So maybe I don't need both. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, this is just like a raspberry powder. Collagen.
Great, does.
But it smells great. It's great in a berry smoothie. Yeah, it literally smells like some kind of like raspberry topping that you'd put on like an ice cream. Like it smells really, really good. So just a big whack of that in. Yeah, so those three, so the protein powder, the collagen, and then the creatine, plus all the berries, etc. And then coconut milk. And then if you need any more, I just top it with water. Delicious.
You taste that collagen. I like it.
Do you think?
Yeah, I like it.
Just
It's
tastes.
one thing I don't take though.
Tastes like a blueberry smoothie to me. You don't take it, collagen.
No, I don't know. I've not done enough research on it to know what it is. Hello.
Okay, now Alex is going to show you his after 2.5 hour workout shake.
2.5 hours? That's not true.
Well, 2 hours then this morning, maybe.
No. I did a 20-minute ride. Well, I do. I stretch every morning. I spend about half an hour stretching, and then I've just done a 20-minute Peloton, which I came 5th in.
Oh, is that all you've done this morning?
Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna
not
go
like
back
you.
later on and do some weights later on.
Oh, alright.
So 1 banana, so 1 scoop of that. It's expensive, but it's the best, and it's the only protein that I can take that doesn't upset my stomach because I've got a sensitive belly. Magnesium for muscle care, and then I take inulin. It's good to digest the protein.
Yeah, you need that. That's one thing that I listened to on the podcast, that a lot of men that just go to the gym and eat too much protein, they're not also having enough fibre, and then you just get completely blocked up, and actually it's just worse for your system.
Yeah.
If you're having a lot of protein, you have to have a lot of fibre.
Yeah.
So, but you're fine. You eat a lot of fibre and fruit. So.
Tons of it. Creatine, which I've actually, after listening to that podcast, I've upped the amount of creatine. I've always been in the whole ballpark of like 5 milligrams a day, and then after listening to that program, I'm pretty sure that guy that takes like 30 milligrams a day. I'm not taking 30, but I always thought there was loads of side effects and stuff to it, and supposedly a lot of them have been debunked. Yeah, I think I'm taking around about 10 to 12 milligrams a day of creatine, and I feel great. So normally have either full fat or semi-skimmed milk, but I've drank it all, so now I'm on almond milk.
Do you prefer almond to coconut?
I'm just after more protein, and that's
You've
got
left it.
absolutely none in.
Oh, okay.
This doesn't have much in it, to be honest, but it's better. That, and then an absolute huge scoop of peanut
This
butter.
delicious peanut butter.
Mountain of that.
Crunchy. Bubba was like, wow. Smells good. Smells good.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. It's just like vanilla, peanut butter, milk,
It's like, when I drink these,
milkshake.
it reminds me when we lived in Notting Hill, and we used to go to Pharmacy, the vegan place.
Oh yeah.
And we used to get the coffee banana shakes.
Oh yeah.
And weren't they so expensive? When we used to go there, they were like
Yeah, so expensive.
12 quid for a drink or something.
Same at Farmhouses, at Dalesford as well. They're like 8 quid for a tiny little thing.
It's funny, the other day we were at, I always forget where we were. there was like these protein bars on the menu, because obviously like when we're eating, I'm always like, I've got to get my protein.
Wasn't this in Greece, in Mykonos?
Was it in Mykonos?
It might have
I think it was, yeah. I was like looking at it and I was like, where's the protein in it? Like, I'm looking at the ingredients. I was
they
like,
were called protein bowls, weren't they?
Protein bowls? Was it protein bowls?
Or something.
I can't remember what it was. And I remember like looking at all the ingredients. I'm like, did they just add like, is the protein powder in it or something? So I was like, I'll ask the girl, and I was like, is the protein powder in this? And she was just like, no, there's not. And I was like, okay, so what's the protein what's in this? And she was like, there isn't any.
That's just what it's called.
And that's just the name. And I was like, what?
Well, that is just marketing to a T, isn't it?
I think it should have just
name on something.
It should have been like health bowl or something like that, because it was a healthy kind of thing. But
I think we're in Mykonos.
Well,
I can't remember either.
this is so good.
Right.
What now? What we doing?
What are we doing now? I need to go clean up some closets. Clean out some areas in some closets. What are you doing?
Don't know.
We should bake something nice in a bit, or cook like a really nice meal together or something, and then watch a film. Have like movie night. Do you agree?
You've been wanting to watch Hot Shots, haven't you?
Yeah, I want to watch Hot Shots, and I really want to watch Baby Girl again.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. I've got a thing where if I've watched the film, I have to leave it like 2 years. Even if I really liked it, I've got to leave it a long enough time for me to watch it again. It's like TV shows, you're like, oh, we finished like Schitt's Creek or something, let's rewatch it now. And I'm like, why? I can't be one of those people. Like, I've watched The Office, like, I don't know, 5-6 times through, but I always have to leave it like a year or so before watching it again, so I forget bits of it. Whereas that's where me and you like butt heads.
So different. Like, I've watched the finale episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty now 3 times. And it came out on Tuesday. 3 times?
Do you not feel like you kind of just know the script at this point?
Yeah, it just makes me feel so happy and
they're making a movie, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I'm so happy about it. I love it. I might just start rewatching the
Is
whole
it not me though?
season.
Like, I don't know much about it, but is she not just like a hussy though?
No, she's confused about which of the brothers she likes the most.
But what happens if it, like, okay, so what happens if it was like the other way around? Imagine if it was a boy, like an older guy, and it's 2 younger girls. Does that work?
No.
So,
the lads are older. The lads are older.
Yeah, but if it was the other way around though, and it was the boys were older,
and he was like 25 and they were like 22.
Yeah, okay. And he's sleeping with both of them.
Not at the same time.
As if that matters.
It's not the same
and
time.
As if these boys don't have like the bro code of being like, no way, like.
Well, they do. They have like a massive fallout in between.
That's not bro code.
Yeah, they fall in between. Obviously, they're upset, and then they're like, do you know what? Actually, our blood is thicker than water. Let's stay bros. And then one's just like, good luck if you want to go get her.
That's not bro code.
Look, they all grew up together.
Right.
They're all kind of in love with each other. The 2 boys are in love with the girl.
I think they should have just got a throuple, the 3 of them.
I know that would have been a very different show, but I would have been here for it.
The Summer I Turned Pretty explicit, like 18 plus.
Version.
Yeah.
Explicit.
But you know what I mean though? If it was the other way around, it would be a bit dark. It would be a bit weird. And I'm pretty sure one would be like, no.
It depends how you spin it. If it was written by a woman and directed by a woman, I'm sure they'd be able to make it a bit more romantic and like sexy romantic. I think it all depends how you tell the story. And the way that this Jenny told the story was Jenny was romantic, and like the confusion of love, and they all grew up together and they're all, you know, in love and they want to be together, but she's not sure which one she's going to love forever the most.
I'm clearly not the target audience.
No, you're not.
I don't get it.
Women are. Big time.
But is that not just because it's this confusing, dreamy love story?
No, it's because it's what I said the other day. It's literally why Taylor Swift is so popular. Like, that show is almost a depiction of Taylor Swift's songs and albums in a show. And all the way through, it's Taylor Swift songs. Like, at one point, I was like, did Taylor Swift write this? Because it's literally back-to-back Taylor Swift songs. But it's because the director loves Taylor Swift. So she must have spent a fortune on the soundtrack of that.
I'm pretty sure you'd be able to find out.
Fortune. But it is literally like watching Taylor Swift's music depicted in a show. If the guy, it depends how you tell it. If the guy was really lovely and sweet and very respectful to the women, but was confused, I think it would be different.
Okay.
Yeah. Feel free to weigh in, everyone, in the
I'm going to
comments.
get cancelled.
Okay, this is a task I want to get done today, which shouldn't take me too long, actually. So, I'm absolutely coated now in both hair. I have an area where I keep all my ski gear, and then anything like wetsuit vibe. Anything that's kind of sports related. So, for example, like, I have my old ballet shoes in here. Obviously, I haven't worn them in a really, really, really long time. But oh, look! Oh my god, I might just start wearing these again, you know? I might pull these out and start wearing around the house. Yeah, cute little ballet shoes. And then my points, which are still so beautiful. I feel like I should, like, hang them up somewhere, really. Yeah, I might keep these out. They're so cute. Still fit me perfectly. So cute. I just want to clear this all out really and reduce, because I've not been skiing also in a little while, and a lot of this stuff might not be quite me anymore. I don't want to wear it as much anymore, and I've had it for years. Like this I've had, I remember I wore this in Aspen. It's got like the wide legs at the bottom, so actually I think I might sell a number of these pieces. Like this, I must have had this like what, 8 years now or something, and I don't reach for it as much, I must admit, when I have been skiing, so I just need to just downsize it. So yeah, so I put it on my Vinted. I've got quite a lot actually on my Vinted at the moment. I'm really just trying to downsize big time. Like I've got a couple of Chanel bags on there. I am still thinking about selling my Hermes. I'm just not sure if maybe I might sell my Hermes with like more specialised Hermes seller potentially. I'm enjoying downsizing. I've also got these shoes as well, which were for dance. So they've got like the middle missing so you can point your feet and all that kind of thing. And you know what? I love them, and part of me kind of wants to keep them because they're special. I mean, I've had these, like last time I danced was 16. So these are 20 years old or more. They're more than 20 years old. I just don't, is there any point in keeping them? Is there really any point in keeping them? Oh, I don't know. My Oakley goggles. But otherwise, I always use this little Gucci bag as my ski backpack. So I even keep it in here as my ski backpack. So I still have this and I still absolutely love it. But yeah, I keep it for that reason. Helmet. My ski helmet. I must admit, I don't overly love this helmet anymore. I'd quite like to get rid of this helmet. And then I've got some really old school Roxy goggles too, which again, I probably will get rid of. Yeah, I'll probably put those online to sell them like really, really cheap. Someone that wants them, maybe the same with the helmet. But yeah, it's not really as much my vibe anymore. So I think that's gonna go. So yeah, so lots here to get through. But then I've also now got my my new wetsuit that Alex got me for my birthday. Can't wait to wear this on our next trip. I'm trying to find a little 4 days that we can go down to Cornwall soon, just go for a nice surf. Oh, that smell just reminds me of Cornwall. Just like that wetsuit smell. So I've got that, and then I've also got this Roxy, this cozy like a brown Roxy huge like towel. My manager Brian got me this. It's just so you can change inside your towel on the beach or to take off your wetsuit. So yeah, I'm going to need a little surfing pile, I'm going to need a little ski pile, and then an extras pile. But yeah, I'm just gonna get through this now. Okay, I wanted to jump in here before the end of the video because I must admit I feel like I haven't done lots this week, because I've been just a little bit out of it, to be honest. Yes, I'm just sorry guys, I've not got loads and loads to show you. However, behind the scenes, amidst me not being very well, and obviously I had that wonderful London day, and yeah, a few other things going on. There's also the stuff that's been going on behind the scenes, and I've been trying to kind of keep you updated a little bit going along, because I think it's a shame not to. But this week has just been a real like blow, and I thought it would be kind of a shame not to just to kind of like pass it by, because it's actually been an enormous stress for me this week, on top of not feeling very well and my mental health not being great. it's also been a major, not even a setback, it's just an enormously heartbreaking moment in this journey. Like, as you know, I've been trying to work on my own brand now for a really long time. This hopefully won't affect the launch of the brand, but it was something I've been trying to work on for the longest time, and I've put so much money into it, and it's just, it's just failed at the final hurdle, sadly. And it's a really tough one, and I've been struggling with it a little bit personally. Just something that I sort of dreamed of making, and it's just turned out to be so just difficult to make it in the way that I wanted. And I thought we'd done it, we were kind of all go, everything was all systems go, and yeah, it's just can't come to fruition now. I must admit, I'm just trying to like push on and just think about everything obviously that we've got otherwise coming up. We do have other collections to launch, luckily, but this was but I was just so excited about this, and just after so much investment into it, it's just a real shame that it's not going to be possible. So I've just been dealing kind of mentally with that, not too sure what to sort of do next. Part of me is just I'm not sure if I can do it anymore and keep taking the knockbacks and with the expense of it, and seeing something that you've worked so hard for just sort of failing. I must admit, it's just making me feel really doubtful of myself and just really sad overall. And after so many years of this happening, part of me is just do I give up on that and move on and do something else? I just don't know if I can keep on trying. But then part of me thinks I should, because I've kind of tried to come all this way. Oh, it's so annoying that I just can't tell you what it is. Heartbreaking when I really believed that we were gonna get there, and everything was kind of ready for the launch of it, and then it's just it can't happen. So I've obviously spent a lot ready to launch it, and now it's sort of done with. And to be honest, I think the stress of all of this, on top of having the flu last week, and a few other things, it's just kind of, I think that's what sort of made me a bit more ill, because it's just so many stresses from different angles. Yeah, I'm just feeling so doubtful and so down on myself, and just not sure what to do next. Obviously, part of me wants to keep on trying and see if we can get there in the end, and the other side of me is can I actually mentally keep doing it and financially keep doing it, and is it worth it? These are all just questions in my own mind. So yeah, that's where we're currently at. Like I say, it's not going to affect the initial launch. It's sadly the thing that's held us up the longest, which is another reason why it's so frustrating, because I could have launched years and years and years ago if I hadn't have been pushing to try and create this particular thing for so long. The launch is still happening. The launch will be really soon, I hope. So that's one piece of good news. And I absolutely love what we are bringing out. And we just obviously need to come up with contingencies for what's next after that, and how we kind of move forward from it and recover from it, and just hope it doesn't affect the long-term success and long-term strategy of the overall brand. But that's currently where we are. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say, just update you on all that. I'm excited for it to launch, so I'm excited for you to actually see it, and I really hope you like what we've created when you do. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave the vlog here. I'm literally just setting it up now. And just wanted to add this to the end, just to kind of give you a bit more of an idea of how the week has gone. So thank you for being here, guys. I'll love you and leave you, and I'll see you soon.